Hi friends, Ebony Kimber here with Living Faith Moms, a place for moms to come to build a deeper intimacy with the Lord. Something on my chin, it's a hair, how disrespectful. Anyways, a place for moms to come to build a deeper intimacy with the Lord through spirit-filled discipline and biblical order for their homes, their ministry, and their business. I'm doing the most. Okay, happy day 7 of Scripture Writing Challenge. In Living Faith Moms Facebook group, we are doing a challenge where we are writing a scripture and a prayer every day according to a word. And today's word is humility. I'm not gonna lie, humility, not that I don't understand humility, but I don't really know what to say a whole lot about humility, honestly. So this is probably gonna be super short. It kind of like is self-explanatory. When I was looking it up, like it blows my mind how kindness, gentleness, humility are basically all the same word in the Greek language. And that's intriguing to me. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if they just didn't have, like, we created the confusion and just created a bunch of different words for the same thing, which seems to come back to being meek. God obviously very much honors those who are meek. Meekness is also typically paired with the word poor, which I think is sometimes why some like religious people like feel like being poor is to be closer to God, which is not necessarily what the word says. But being poor in spirit or humble in spirit is really what God is seeking after, not necessarily poor in money. But he still honors people who do not have money, but it isn't a command for us not to make money, if that makes sense. And so I think people confuse that because they don't want, because, you know, there's a lot of things where Jesus talks about, like, the rich will fall. And this is my interpretation, so you take it to God, but my interpretation is that when rich people make money, they forget to honor God. They take credit for all the money they have, like, then they don't need God anymore, and so they start leaving him out of everything. They don't give, they're not generous, they don't reach back down and help others. And I think that's really what God is referring to when he talks about that. And so I think that one of the things that sticks with me as far as humility is to continue to reverence God, and that also goes with what we talked about yesterday with wisdom, is having the wisdom to ensure that you are honoring God in all things, and getting understanding of who he is, and if he blesses you and honors you with the knowledge and wisdom of how to gain prosperity or to gain riches, that we utilize it in a humble manner to make sure that we follow his guidance and his wisdom for what we should do with that. And so yeah, I think there's not much else to say other than, you know, us being aware, and that just comes with the wisdom, you know. That's all I got, guys. I'm not even gonna stretch it. So that's the word of the day today. Bye.